Click it on!
It's time to heat it up, it's time to light the fire. It's my turn to pump it up, and I want to take you higher.
Come on guys, face it, it's a fantastic time for us gamers, since these weeks are and will be filled with big releases like Until Dawn, Metal Gear fucking Solid The Phantom Pain, Gears of War Ultimate Collection and Mad Max. But I wouldn't be different old me if I did not notice that another small game was out and about last Friday. I'm talking about Onechanbara Z2 Chaos, which has been around as a franchise for quite some time now. The IP has never been known for amazing graphics or fantastic storytelling, plus there were basically no perfect reviews for it as well. Look, we live in a time where video games always have to be deep and sometimes even heavy to play. I agree with these terms, really guys, but also think that it's important to have this title that lets you breathe every now and then, you know, a so-called in-between snack as you may. And Onechanbara might be that very game I am talking about. But anyway, let's just head over to my review and find out.
Even this deep in the mountains, huh? They really are all over the world.
Look, it probably doesn't come as a shock that this title doesn't really have a story. For what they offer, it's about 4 characters: Kagura, Saya, Aya and her sister Saki. The first 2 are of the vampiric clan, where the other 2 sisters are of the opposite side, namely the baneful bloodline. While Kagura and Saya are on the same team, they can't find peace between each other. This is where the story starts, as you are fighting versus the baneful sisters, as I like to call them now, and you are being interrupted by a strange female who is hissing away at you, I shit you not, like a snake. Soon enough you are being forced to team up and switch at times between the 4 characters. The world is being attacked by the undead, and it's up to all 4 of them to defeat these demons, while getting information from a special task force and a female who is leading them. Nothing crazy, but also not important when playing a Onechanbara game. The characters in Z2 Chaos are detailed and will offer enough fan service for us perverts out there. All 4 of the girls are dressed in such a way that it says sex, yes, but at the same time it's not extraordinary, over the top, or shown in such a way during cutscenes. When a story is being told, it's more in a comic book style. There are a few real scenes, however, which are funny when you compare it to a B-movie. Now, while the girls are looking amazing, we can't say this of the environments. Look, do you remember those flat-lined hills and low-res buildings or cars during the PlayStation 2 era? Well, this is still here in this PlayStation 4 game, and that's really sad, even for an Onechanbara title. Next to the standard zombies and demons, you occasionally stumble upon a boss fight. The bosses actually look pretty awesome considering this game, and sometimes have their own unique set of attacks, which is pretty cool.
I wonder how much torment they'll be able to withstand.
Finally, sister, we found ourselves some real playmates.
So get this, the English dub is actually not bad at all. I was surprised how the voices were uplifted and alive and, well, good. It doesn't happen very often where you play or watch something and see that you can choose the original voices or a dub, you know, and you say, let's go for dubbed. Here I actually did not mind the dubbed characters at all. Now the music, it's nothing new or exciting to talk about. It's your standard all-day, everyday action rhythm. It doesn't make you want to gouge your ears, so let's say it's fine and leave it at that. All 4 girls had their own attacks and weapons to execute them. Are the moves difficult, you ask me? Well, no, many moves will be explained by press square 12 times, etc. There are other attacks that require different input, but they just stay very close to those buttons you know automatically. If available, you can switch between characters and combine them to end blows by making the second character do so. Cool attacks can be performed as well, but will have to be done at the right moment. But they can take your mind off the same attack pattern for a second. As well as the vamp chicks, as the sisters will sooner or later in the story receive their special powers. So-called ecstasy transformations changed our two vampire chicks into overpowered goddesses. The sisters will also be able to transform into over-the-top femme fatales. Their looks are changed and attacks doubled.
Let's just go with... I'm out of practice.
I must admit that I even fell straight through levels here and there, but that the game corrected me. This was scary and left me gasping for air and praying it didn't freeze. You can tell what you want, but it never fully crashed on me like that dump called Saints Row Re-elected. By gathering yellow orbs, it's possible to upgrade your character by adding skills as in moves to your collection. You can also buy new weapons and items usable in and during battle. Rings can also be bought to give the girls extra attack power or other neat stuff. It certainly gives some replay value there. Various other costumes and accessories can be earned by playing it out on the required difficulty or by finishing quests. This is a mode loose from the story where you have to kill an amount of enemies or reach a certain goal. The thing that actually bugged me the most was the fact that you can't lock the lock on, and since the camera just doesn't always work along, I ended up grasping my controller in ways undeniably uncomfortable. I could however take a break here and there when I ended up doing quick time events during boss fights. I know, you are playing Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, but when you want to take a breather and are looking for something to clear your mind, and then I'm talking about totally bashing out all of your brains until there's nothing left but space for a spider to make its web, then look no further. Developer Tamsoft really wanted to spend the most time on the character design rather than its environments, because where these are flat, the girls are round where they must be, and this is exquisite fan service. Combat can become tedious since it's simplistic button mashing and nothing more. Can you get this game for a budget price? Then be my guest and enjoy this every now and then, and don't look at me having fun with it hours in a row. I'm a sucker for anime chicks. I gave Onechanbara Z2 Chaos a score of 70%. And that's a wrap, ladies and gents. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like, wanna drop a comment, drop it down in the comment box below the video. See you guys back here some other time. Later.